right, good afternoon. Welcome to Pittsburgh City Council's Cablecast Post Agenda on Shotspotter for February 24th, 2026. For the record, we are joined today by Council Member Strasburger, and I think that's it, yes? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Great. So this meeting today is not going to go as expected, unfortunately. But I did just want to list. So we have some invited guests who are all here, and I want to say thank you to everybody who has joined the meeting. So we have Pittsburgh Bureau of Police Chief Jason Landau, Public Safety Director Sheldon Williams, Controller Rachel Heitzler, Chief Audit Officer Lee Ajang. Am I saying that right? Yes, thank you. Office of Public Safety Technology Manager Dan Shack, EMS Chief Americ Gilchrist, and we have Carissa Davenport, the Assistant Public Defender for Complex Litigation, as well as Andrew Sherman, also Assistant Public Defender for Complex Litigation. Unfortunately, first of all, I'll start off by saying that the reason that we're here today is that our Shotspotter contract is up for renewal soon, right here at the city of Pittsburgh. There has obviously been lots of controversy around Shotspotter around the country. And here in Pittsburgh, we have spent nearly $10 million to date on this product. Oh, we're also joined by Councilman Bob Sharland. Obviously, we had our list of guests, and I had hoped to have our guests from the Public Defender's Office, but unfortunately, our county partners wanted to have a little bit more time to understand a little bit more clearly the information that the public defenders were planning on presenting, and just wanted to understand that better before authorizing that they join this meeting today. So obviously frustrating. This is a meeting that we have been trying to organize for a very long time. I'd say close to 9 months. It's been a while. So this is last year and this year. The good news is that it has given me some time to really deep dive into both the report by Controller Heitzler, the slides from our public defenders, and some of the numbers that were sent over by the Bureau of Police. So what I can say definitively is that across the country, so New York City, Chicago, Pasadena, Newark, and also here in Pittsburgh, that ShotSpotter alerts have led officers to the scene where there has been no report, no arrest, basically nothing to find in 70 to 90% of the time in all of those places. Yet, in contrast, the number of gunshot calls since the implementation of ShotSpotter has skyrocketed, right? So, before ShotSpotter, so like 2018, back when we just had 911, there would be about 2,000 calls roughly. And then in 2021, where it was really at its peak, there were more than 3,000 calls. So that's a 50% increase in calls, with the understanding that 70 to 90% of those calls are not leading to anything. From 2019 to 2025, the Pittsburgh Bureau of Police responded to 10,000 ShotSpotter calls with no report. Now, response time is faster. It's about 5 minutes faster, right, from the report. And presumably, that's the time that it takes an individual to talk to the 911 operator, right, and get that transmitted. So there is certainly a faster response time, but with so many calls leading to no report, you sort of have to ask yourself, response time to what? We do not have data on calls that had a 911 and a ShotSpotter, and we do not have data on calls that led to the discovery of a victim, because that is the argument, right? That ShotSpotter helps us get there faster. If there's a victim, if there's someone who has been injured, right? We can get there faster, about 5 minutes faster from a ShotSpotter alert, but we don't have any data on whether on the victims that we have gotten to, if it was Shotspotter that was the thing that got us there quickly or not. So that data is not available. And we also know that from 2018 to 2023, of the 237 arrests from Shotspotter, less than half were related to gun crimes. So that means that someone was arrested but not related to a shooting, but for something else, which, leads to concerns of Shotspotter bringing officers into a neighborhood and then, arresting someone for something that it actually is not the reason that they were there in the first place. So lots of questions raised, and I do want to, this is a really important conversation that we need to have as a city, before we renew this contract. And again, thank you so much to everybody who is here today. And I really apologize that we are not able to move forward, but I think that it is important that we move forward with all the information. And in the meantime, I am also going to try to see if we can get Shotspotter to join, like representatives from the company to join us. I guess it's actually Sound Thinking Inc. is the new company name. So that's something for my staff to look at. But with that, and I apologize to members who came here, but I am going to motion to recess if anyone has any questions or anything they'd like to say before I do that. Yeah.
Thank you, Madam Chair. So I appreciate you calling for this post agenda. I just recently had a neighborhood in Carrick, added to the Shotspotter. Hi, Deb.
Hey.
I believe that I'd like to get an overall cost, what it is for the city of Pittsburgh every year. But my impression is when I speak to law enforcement, they always tend to think it's a very valuable tool. And I look forward to comparing who says it isn't or who says it is. But for so many reasons, I understand it's very valuable. But I get conflicting, I guess, reports. When you say, a lot of the times that people are picked up for unrelated things, and I checked with OMI, and the facts don't bear out there. So let's just get the facts about it all together, what it cost us, and I look forward to digging in deep. And I'll talk to Director Williams is here. We'll talk later, and we'll talk law enforcement with our former acting chief here and everybody. And I want to get to the bottom of it. I want to see if it's good to have or not good to have, and how much does it cost. So thank you. And we're going to reconvene at some other time. Is that right? Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
I don't know if anyone else. No? Okay, well, sorry, and again, apologies to everyone for coming down. I hope that I will gift you back a couple hours. Maybe that makes everyone feel better. But, okay, well, with that, I'll motion to recess. Do I need a second? I'm not
Second.
Sure. Second? Okay, all right. And with that, this post-agenda, do we have to vote? If you motion. Oh, okay, sorry. Aye. Okay.
Aye.
Aye.
All right, aye. Okay. Thank you, everybody, and we will reconvene this at a later date. Thank you.